Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the CastPod. My name's Taylor.
I'm Dale.
And
Super San. Dale.
Super. What have you learned? Have you learned from what master is that? That's.
I'm all about that Kamehameha life.
I'm not sure if that's Master Roshi's or if it's.
I think it's Goku's.
No. But he takes on a symbol every time he gets a new master. What was the fat blue dude that was on that little planet?
Oh god.
I can't remember his fucking name now, and this is horrible.
Fucking
Something Kai.
Cobra Kai. No, I'm kidding.
It was like Supreme. It was Supreme Kai. It was Supreme Kai, but there's about a series of Supreme Kais, I think, or something. But he was Supreme Kai West or whatever.
All right, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, so I mean, it's either that.
Welcome to the Dragon Ball Z podcast.
Well, there's a reason for this. Ironically.
Yeah, full circle.
But yeah, that's either the Supreme Kai or Master Roshi. I'm
gonna say Roshi.
Probably.
I'm gonna lean towards Roshi. Because Gohan always has this like early on. So
he did get trained by Roshi. Yeah. So did Krillin. Yamcha. Tien, but Tien wears his own shit. So
Yamcha, the most useless Dragon Ball Z character known to man.
No. There's one that's more useless than that. That little fucking thing that follows Tien around.
The mime kind of thing.
Yeah, the little monkey thing with the tail. It's like a cat or something. I don't even know.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
And Mr. Popo, he's pretty fucking
weird.
Useless.
Yeah.
He's helped them, but he's useless. Anyways, so yeah.
What's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Ever? I think we probably share the same. So.
Well, one of them is definitely Vegeta. Sorry.
Yeah.
Vegeta. Of all time, I can't just pick a few.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a hard one, dude. I don't
go
know.
ahead and actually pick a few.
Okay, so Vegeta, Trunks, Cell.
Okay. Cell, the Frasier of Dragon Ball Z. You watch Frasier? He's like all witty and like. that's how I like to root you.
Boo's pretty cool, but Majin Buu, like
skinny one.
No, the fat one. Like, I'll turn you into candy. Like that one. That one's fucking jokes. I think I like him more because of the comedic value.
Yeah, when he was with what's his name, the wrestler and all that.
Hercule, yeah. Yeah, that was funny. And that yeah, that's, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to think of any more because those are like just
lots. There's
lots, but those are probably the favorite. I mean, Goku's awesome too, obviously, and Gohan, like in the
givens.
Cell.
Those are givens.
Yeah, but they're just, I can't, conform to the main character too much like that. I do like him as a character and whatever, but I think, it's gotta go with the underdogs here.
I like Trunks, Freezer, Cell, and both the androids, They're pretty decent.
Frieza was good too. Yeah. Frieza was pretty cool, actually.
I like the new movie. Well, it's not really new. It came out about a year ago. But I enjoyed the new movie.
What's with... okay, I don't know if anyone noticed this or if anyone's watched this when they were younger, but there was... When I was a kid, when I watched Dragon Ball Z, the theme song was like, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and that's what I watched, right? And, like... I don't remember what Frieza sounded like, but I've seen American versions as I got older, and he's got like a manly voice, whereas like at the Japanese English redubs, they have more of like a raspy, like squeaky man voice. Like you want to say it's a woman, but it's not.
It's different voice actors for different things, right? Like they can't get the same actor all the time, right? So it's.
I understand that, but why did they go from a really squeaky, like weird alien voice to this I'm Frieza, like like what the fuck happened to you? You know what I mean? But whatever. I guess I might just be analyzing it too much. But I just thought that was weird.
There's a lot of things that they forget about, even like when they're doing this, which is crazy to think about, like a company like that just forgetting about certain things. But you know,
and they even took things out, like certain episodes are just not in the American series. I've even caught swearing in the Japanese English dubs. Like Chi-Chi says fuck at least twice. Like I remember she's trying to get to Namek and she's like start this fucking pole or whatever, and I guess that's what the shit was called or something. And then she's like she says, oh fucking start this, and she's like slamming on it. I'm like, I rewound it like 5 times.
It's a different time, right? Like those were made like in you know the late '90s, and Dragon Ball even was earlier before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love Dragon Ball Z. I mean, there's you know the three anime shows that are closer to my heart, which is Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and Gundam Wing. You know, Gundam Wing always has a good place in my heart. I mean, not all the other Gundams, but
yeah, just the original just Gundam Wing.
But I mean, there was Gundams before that, but the Gundam Wing was the one that I loved. Right? They played that all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the guy that had like the pink sword, and he was probably the main character. He had like the blue, like chest armor, and he was like white and blue pretty much. And he had a bit of red on his shield.
Yeah.
And that, and I actually had. Gundam Wing action figures.
I had a shit ton.
Yeah,
I had a shit ton.
Yeah, and
I had the Grim Reaper one.
And they're so cool because like they had everything. Their wrists moved, their elbows moved.
Yeah.
Everything moved.
Comes with multiple swords and stuff like that.
And you could take them apart and mix and match them. That was like a kid's dream back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was. I mean, all the guys.
Break your toy and fucking fix it with something else. Make sure.
Yeah, Gundam Wing was amazing, and Dragon Ball was amazing. You know what I mean? Like.
I didn't get into Gundam Wing that much, but I did watch the first season or whatever.
Yeah, there wasn't many episodes actually of Gundam Wing before they went on to.
Did you ever play the game?
Yeah, I played the game.
The one that's.
We're talking about games. It's a game podcast. Let's talk about games.
It was for that series, the original.
For PS2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just straight up a fighter.
And then it was like a versus. And then I also played. It wasn't Gundam Wing, but it was another Gundam game for the PS2. It was like an open world kind of ish thing, but it wasn't the Gundams from Gundam Wing. It was another series.
Yeah. And I remember in the one that we were just talking about too, like buildings would like fall down. You could like crush them.
Yep.
And that was really cool for its time.
And then speaking of excuse me. Speaking of video games, obviously, because it's a video game podcast, you just played Dragon Ball Z, the video game, which I walked in with a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt, and you're like, holy shit, I'm playing this Dragon Ball Z video game.
I just started, courtesy of Sleepy Steve, I got Xenoverse.
And sleeping in the other room. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
You're a couple feet away right now.
Literally.
We could have drew our dicks on your head, but we're not. We're nice like that.
We might bring the camera out. We'll show you. We'll show you Sleepy Steve.
We'll show you Sleepy Steve. Actually, let's do it right now. In between this, right over here.
Well, hold on. What were we just talking about?
Well, I walked in with the shirt, and I said you played the Dragon Ball.
Man, fucking retarded.
Yeah. So Sleepy Steve would be right over here.
We'll put that in.
Right here. Yeah.
So,
hi, Steve.
Anyways, hey buddy.
But yeah, you played the game.
Yeah, so this guy's wearing this shirt, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of ironic because I just started playing this game.
Yeah.
Now I know I'm 3 years late or something, so don't.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, they have a second one now, so I assume something like 3 years. Yeah.
This could be relevant because now I'm interested. They did do a pretty good job with Xenoverse.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. I haven't looked up any facts or anything, but I'm pretty sure this was an original Japanese game. Like, I don't know if.
Yeah, I mean all those games.
Yeah, and then we just sort of were like, here, we'll buy it, and then they just did a cheap English.
Well, it probably came out a couple months before, like 6 months before.
Yeah, so like the lip sync is horrible. Like I'm talking like. Excuse me, PS2 bad. Like I'm saying something and then my lips are like moving after I'm done talking.
Jesus.
Bad.
That's
like
bad.
it's yeah. But then it's kind of like, hey, I'm watching an old Japanese movie.
Yeah. You're watching Godzilla or something.
Yeah. It's Godzilla! Gaiaga!
Yeah, exactly.
Gaiaga! No. Yeah. It's I don't know.
You ever watched the old Godzillas?
No.
Oh, they're actually really good.
Maybe as a kid.
I remember like staying up like late at night somehow, and Godzilla was on, and they're like Mecha Godzilla, and then like Mothra and stuff like that, like way back when, like
Yeah.
really bad. Like if you ever watched like the original Power Rangers, they could do the cutscenes of the Megazords. Like we're talking like that level of like cheesy for like most of the movie.
But you got to think, dude. Like for its time, like a lot of those movies. You're talking like some of these Godzilla movies.
We're talking about those
These people are running on low budget and.
Well, yeah, it's in like Japan in like
so
we're talking,
it's like
60s or
amazing
70s, like
for
maybe.
its time. You know?
Yeah, it's like 70s, late, mid 70s, 80s.
Like it's not like that guy who made that Birdemic fucking. Have you ever heard of Birdemic?
No, I've heard of Bird Person.
Yeah, I think all of us have. No, okay,
Bird
it's
Person.
sort of it's one of these like. Cult movies, like people are like, oh my god, it's so shit, but you have to watch it. It's funny. It's just one of those like really bad movies.
Cool.
Birdemic. It's fucking worse than Sharknado, dude.
I like Sharknado.
That shit's fucking retarded.
I
I
it's
heard a
kind
lot
of
of
ran its course, but like the original one and like maybe like 2 and whatever. But
yeah. Okay, and
it's
this
just fun to see like random shit. Like that's a stoner movie being like.
dude, he had like fake like cotton birds with like little like things like a puppet like guy, and you'd like see the strings like being pulled or pushed up, and the bird would like bah, bah, and this guy would be like being pecked, and it'd be like fake blood like or like orange juice or something being splashed in his face. It was so horrible, but the guy was so passionate about it, and everyone was laughing at this movie, and he became pretty popular, but in the wrong way. So like,
Yeah, we're not laughing with you. We're not laughing at you.
it wasn't either or. It was just sort of like the movie was just too funny, and everyone thought it was good in a weird way. But then he made a second one, and then he tried to make, and then he made a third one.
Jesus.
And it was just like everyone was like, okay, you need to chill. You've got some good ideas. You made money. Use the rest of your money to make a good movie, because he was using the money he made off Birdemic to fund these new Birdemic movies with new technology, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good, and it ran its course nonetheless. And fucking Birdemic, bro.
I think a lot of movies shouldn't be making sequels or whatnot. Like there's always like the whole like the first one's never better than, like there's rarely.
There's a secret to it.
1 out of 100.
Never name the second movie 2. Don't name your second movie 2, because then it won't suck.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, like, you know what? Like I said, 1 of 100 movies are better than the first. You know what I mean?
Like, look at Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. 1 was good. 2 sucked balls. Like, I've watched all 3. 2's my least favorite.
I hated the new one. Fucking hated it.
The new one was... I liked it. It was alright.
I like the nod to the first one. They find the Jeep and they're like, oh my god, the Jeep from the first one. You know what I mean? Like that. But
I mean, those rolling balls were pretty retarded.
yeah, I mean,
In
the future, there will be rolling balls.
Dude, I'd sit in one of those all fucking day. I'd be like those fat asses in Wall-E.
Oh, such a good movie.
I love that movie. I think that's probably my favorite. Is it Disney Pixar? I'm a dumbass, I know.
It's a Pixar movie.
Just Pixar?
Disney Pixar. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Nonetheless, it's probably my favorite.
It spoke to me.
Yeah.
I cried a bit.
You cried?
No, I'm just trying to say that. I did get a little sad at the beginning of Up. You ever watch Up?
Yeah.
The first like 5, 10 minutes.
But I watched it like grade 8, so I was being a little...
Oh, well, it's
Well,
not that old.
I watched it in school at some point, but I had to leave. Or so, I don't know, man. Fuck, I can't remember.
That old.
My brain cells are fucking screwed up.
It's all that PBR. Thanks, PBR. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sponsor us, or we're just gonna keep telling you that you ruined his brain cells. I drink Starbucks a lot, and they don't ruin any brain cells. Please sponsor us, Starbucks. PBR and Starbucks.
You know coffee makes you blind?
I don't drink coffee. I drink tea.
Coffee
I gave up
doesn't-
coffee last year.
Coffee doesn't blink you blind.
No, it doesn't. No, makes your dick hard. No.
Nope. No, it doesn't. I don't think.
I don't. Here's a little secret about Down. I can eat as much sugar and I can drink as much coffee as humanly possible, and I will not be wired. That I do not get wired. I do not get a buzz. I don't get any little bit of effort.
You don't get the sweats. You don't get like.
I don't get any I don't get any of the,
You're telling me
benefits from drinking or eating anything with sugar or caffeine in it. So it's like I might as well just not have it in my life.
How do you not get?
I'm dead inside, so that just shows that even coffee doesn't work for me, or I can chug back a whole pile of Red Bull or
when I drink
Monster,
coffee,
I'm not phased.
When I drink coffee, this is so random. When I drink coffee, I don't drink it a lot, But like, say I have a shit sleep one night, I'm going to work, and I need, like, I'm screwed. Like, I'm so tired, I'm passing out on the bus, whatever I'm doing. And
Special bus?
Yeah.
Short bus.
And then, you know, I'll chug. I won't sip on a coffee. I'll wait till it's warm enough or cooled down enough to drink. I don't care if it's hot.
See, I need it to be fucking.
And I will, I need it to be hot, but not enough to burn your tongue, obviously. And then I will chug the cup as fast as I can, and then within 10 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. And that usually gets me through like 4 or 5 hours, and then I crash. But I don't drink coffee every day. You know what I mean? I use it as an energy supplement if need be.
Well, I drink tea, and tea has a little bit of caffeine in it, but not enough. And the only reason I like tea now is like because I can just get multiple
Well, it's
flavors.
good for you, right?
Well, yeah, there's a little bit. I get multiple flavors instead of having like I know you get
Well,
multiple
yeah, you're
flavors
getting
of coffee,
special.
but yeah, I can get from so many different varieties of coffee. I go David's Tea cheap. You know what? Fuck Starbucks. Fuck PBR. David's Tea, please sponsor me. Like that, I go there like on a weekly basis. Like.
Yeah, we need one of those horns. The fucking wah wah wah. Yeah, we need one of those horns.
You know.
I don't know why. Just
David's Tea is amazing. You know.
There.
Sponsorship.
Sponsorship.
I'm gonna throw out a little bit of idea that, and tell me if this is stupid, because you know, like a hot plate, right? Like you put your food on, keeps it hot, keeps it warm, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, yeah, I'm just explaining. I'm telling a story here to the audience.
Okay.
Okay. You know how like you just said your tea gets or your coffee gets, you know, it gets less hot and then you know whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you ever had that problem where you go to get a drink and it's not as hot as it was, you know, when you went to the bathroom, you got preoccupied.
Or say like you had soup and then you like didn't eat it all, and then it was still warm.
Yeah, you got preoccupied
enough.
You got preoccupied and it got cold, you know, doing whatever you want.
We get it.
Imagine if, you know, like a coaster, but the coaster was like a hot plate, so it kept your drink hot while you were doing whatever.
See,
so
that
you come back and it's still hot like we want.
That's a good idea, but some dumbass father or mother or grandmother or whatever
burn their
would fucking leave that on with their cup there, and then some kid would be like goo goo gaga, and then the kid would have a burnt hand. That's what would happen. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, you can put it in the kitchen, but then you're gonna forget about that too. You forgot about your coffee already. And shit. Like,
you must use the microwave at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the camera likes to cut me off as I'm ranting about people need to die. But like the whole Wi-Fi thing, like I don't know if I got cut off or the fuck, but Wi-Fi's giving you cancer, right? We all know it. It's floating around in all of us and shooting all over the place. And it's our cell phones are next to our balls and whatnot and all that junk, and I'm sure we're getting cancer from that too. You know, like it's one of those things, but and they know the cure for cancer. They fucking know it. They just don't want to tell us, and I understand because they're making so much money off cancer.
There's certain cancer that you just can't fucking cure.
Okay,
like,
but
it's some cancer just sucks ass. Like
well, some cancer's in your ass. But it's one of those things where I fucking know you have the cure, but they don't want to give it up because they have so much money. But at the end of the day, no.
You gotta catch it too. You gotta catch it. I'm not trying to defend it. I do agree with you, but
they know. And at the same time, people need to die. There's 7 billion fucking people on this earth right now. You need to die, and then projected in the next 10 years, there's gonna be 11 billion people. Okay, you know, places like, where are you going? You scared from cancer?
No.
I'm just saying, there's 11 billion people on this earth. You know, like, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse, and we're draining our resources, and people need to fucking die. Like, there's so many people. Like, you look at places like China and India and whatnot, and there's people in India are living in garbage dumps. People are dying because garbage dumps are collapsing on people, and that's how they die. They die of some garbage avalanche. Like, that's how many fucking people are there.
That sucks.
So much poverty because there's too many people, and they can't support their system because there's too many people. And
so
it's like, it's not worked out.
So are you now? I'm actually serious. Are you implying that the poorer the country, the more people live there?
I'm saying the more people, the poorer.
Well, I guess it's not necessarily the more people, the poorer the country. Well, I guess it goes both ways.
Well, especially with these countries that aren't like on the same level as us, right? Like
It's pretty fucked up.
they don't look
People
after
need
their
to
welfare.
die.
They didn't look after their welfare cases.
I think if we had a control, like how Japan or China does it, where
one kid.
Is
They
it
don't have
one
that now anymore, I don't believe, but they did for like a very long time.
See, I think
They ended up getting into other things.
it's
where, like,
viable, man. Because at this point, the human race, I don't think personally, I don't think we can sustain 11 billion people, let alone whatever we have, like 7.3 billion right now.
No.
So, if we put a one-child rule on the fucking world, like, I know it's a big fucking thing to say,
Yeah.
but if that was to happen, it would benefit us in 100 or so years because we're gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Our parents are dead,
Okay.
and anyone that's 10 years younger than us might be dead too. So
Our projected age is going up though. Like people that are like born like today, like they're projected to live like 100 years. You know,
Fuck
'cause
that.
modern medicine.
The way I
Modern
try-
medicine is just making. Yeah, I know, but that's you. But like a healthy individual is projected to live like 100 years because of modern medicine and all that, right? Like, you know. But yeah, who's fucking?
I don't doubt it, man. My mom's got a motherfucking pacemaker in her.
I know, but like
That's making her heart beat. Like
exactly. Without that. Without if she was born 50 years ago or 50 years before she was born,
she'd be dead right
she'd
now.
be dead
Yeah.
because there wouldn't have that
She wouldn't even have
necessarily that crutch that she uses now, right?
Yeah. Plus
You
the
know?
heart stents, like
Mhm.
the things that open up the valves in your
Exactly.
heart. She had to get like 3 of those.
Simple things that would take you out, 100 years ago, they're making people live, another extra, 50, 40 years, right? Like I understand people deserve to live, but at the same time, god damn, it's fucking making it harder for the people that are around now, you know what I mean? Like, our generation's fucked because our parents are gonna, there's so many middle-aged people and older people now, they're in their 40s and 50s more than us, they're gonna get older and they're gonna need assistance when they get older, and it's gonna drain the system. And
I wonder if they could preserve a brain. Because the human body deteriorates, but if you were to preserve a human brain,
if you're super rich, they would.
and this is fucked up here, this is fucked up science, but if they were to preserve a human brain and get a new body.
Well, there's cryogenic freezing now. Like even Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen, they say. So like when.
Yeah, but if they were to unfreeze him, is he gonna come back alive, or do they know?
No, he's not gonna come back alive. He's dead. They just have to. They
have to restart his heart.
No, well, I don't know. He died. I don't know how they did it, but cryogenically freezing, you're dead. They want to unfreeze you. So like there's a time and a certain time period that so it's like, okay, like revive me when you can fix this and this and that, and also bring back people from the dead, obviously. So it's one of those things where like in the future there's robots and you can just plant
Imagine that, like 1,000 years, it's
like
Walt Disney just comes back and fucking becomes the new Hitler and runs the world.
Apparently he was a big fucking like Nazi. You know what I mean? He hated the Jews. He was a racist. Apparently Walt Disney was not a good person. Like, I understand, like, being from that bygone era where you're just like, I hate black people, and it was just like, well, he's fucking an old man. And of course he likes, not liking that shit because he's just an old man, right? Like, stuck in his ways. But like, he was fucking like really bad. Like, there's no like, oh, grandma just said the N-word and we can let that slide at Christmas. No, he was a fucking straight up asshole. Like.
Oh yeah, no. If he came back, just imagine they brought him back right now, and he'd be like, "What in the fuck?" He'd be like, "What's this music?"
Oh, he'd kill himself.
Who the fuck was the president 2 years ago? Like,
why are you making a black Disney character? Why is there a car talking? What is this? What is this? You know what I mean? Like just all sorts of shit.
He would be horrified. He'd probably kill himself.
Oh, there was a black president. Oh, and then we got a white guy after you. Oh, he's just as crazy. Oh shit, like.
Who would you rather have, Trump or Bush Jr.?
Bush. Bush was really cool. Like, he choked on a pretzel. He almost died on a pretzel.
He was funny.
He was fucking funny. If you ever listen to him talk, even now he's like, whatever, man. Like, I'm just a fucking. If I was still smoking pot, I'd like to smoke pot with Bush. You know what I mean?
Well, you've seen the second Harold and Kumar movie? I think.
I
think that's where they were kind of like, yo, this guy's. Probably.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people are like, he caused 9/11. Like, dude, he's just a patsy. Like, he's just chilling. Like, You know what?
He said something that fucked him around, but I don't.
Well, he started a war and he wanted to go to war.
No.
So. Well, not really him.
When it happened, and then
he
they interviewed him after. He's like, "Oh, I'm sitting at my television watching the news when I heard it happen." But he was in the school reading that book to all those kids.
Mm-hmm.
So right then and there, people were like,
"Well,
what?"
In a weird situation, like, I mean, especially with that, you can be a bit flustered, and I mean, like, at the same time, you go into weird shock, especially when you're the president of the United States that's just been attacked. Other things I don't agree with him, but there's always one or two things that you don't agree with every president, even though we're Canadian. I mean, like, Bush hid in his nice little mansion when
I think it's sort of like a Pearl Harbor thing here, where we knew something was up and we didn't do anything.
I always know. Every terrorist attack that has ever happened, they don't say, oh, we didn't know. They always have some kind of like, oh yeah, well we had reports, but we didn't think it was, gonna happen or this bad or whatever the fuck. They always know. They're not stupid. Like they listen to everything. They got that. I can fucking make a phone call and say,
guys, think about something random in your head. I'm not even kidding. Look at your phone tomorrow on Facebook or whatever, and I guarantee you'll see an ad similar to what you were thinking.
Well, Google, anything, like Google will pull those ads that you're.
But you gotta say it out loud. You gotta say it to not to your phone, but you got. I'm not fucking kidding. Do it. Try it out.
Okay.
Say pepperoni pizza. Tell me tomorrow you're not gonna fucking get an ad for Little Caesars randomly. I'm not fucking kidding, man. It happens. It happens. This shit listens to you. My fucking smart TV probably listens to me.
Well, but it definitely it pulls up your search history and finds.
We're not crazy. Don't worry. We're just.
I'm a bit crazy.
We're going off on
big
random
conspiracy
rants
theories.
here,
What's your
guys.
favorite conspiracy?
I don't have one.
Oh shit! I love them.
I think they're stupid.
Moon landing was fake. 9/11 was inside
Okay, the
job.
moon landing was fake. Was kind of interesting, but.
Well, the flag was moving. There's no air in space. Fucking like just.
But have we put another flag into space? Have we done this yet?
No, I don't think so.
There you go. So
I mean,
how
I'm
do
sure
you
there's
know?
other countries' flags. That's actually a good question.
So unless we have another flag to look at, we don't know. And we're never going back to the moon. So.
Oh, don't say that. They're planning on it. We're going to Mars too. You know what I mean? It's
I know.
People are signing up to go to Mars like they're fucking lemmings off a
Okay,
cliff.
so first of all, you got to bring enough material to build yourself.
Oh, you're not
Oxygen.
coming back.
You gotta make oxygen
You're
out
buying
of
a
nothing.
ticket, yeah.
You gotta live off of your fucking urine and then make water.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta bring a bunch of shit. You gotta have water filtration systems that are gonna last long enough for you to at least get more materials back there.
It's food too.
And then you have to make an ecosystem to grow your own food and.
You're not Mark Wahlberg, and you can't survive on Mars.
Then you need like some Fallout 3 supplement fucking sunlighting from the Fallout shelters. Yeah. You need the list goes on. Mm-hmm. And this is just off the top of my head, like I haven't just sat there and wrote these ideas down. Like, there are so many things and it's like
the trip too.
It's like
so many years, so many I don't know the exact number, but
it takes 6 months to get there.
No.
They sent that drone there. Well, that was 6 one months. Thing.
Drone shooting fucking 100. No.
Yeah, no.
You're looking at years to get to Mars. Like
the drone that they have on Mars took it like 4 or 6 months to get there.
You're looking at like 8 years to get. I'm gonna look this up right now.
I'm telling you.
Keep talking about something.
I'm pretty sure that whatever the fuck.
How long?
The
you get. Here, right there. Second search. How long do you get to Mars? Between 500 to 300 days, depending on the speed of launch. So that could be a little bit less for humans. That's 300 days.
So that little drone got there probably within 300 days.
So you're looking at a year trip just to get to Mars almost.
Just a little under.
Yeah.
9 months. Okay, so we're both wrong, but still. And then if you're bringing this big ass shit, like okay, obviously we're not gonna be sending all these people all at once. They're gonna.
Here we go. Astronauts. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Go on. Yeah.
So basically, they would send 100 people hypothetically.
No, they're not sending 100. They're sending like 8, 10.
The first trip.
Yeah.
The first really 8.
Yeah, it's not a huge thing. they're not even looking at astronauts. They don't even want to fucking spend money on actual astronauts. They're finding people online that you could sign up for to go to Mars. Like, they're just like, we'll find the expendable people. We won't waste our fucking quality people.
What's the point of sending people there if they don't know what they're gonna do?
They'll train them. Like, they'll have like 100 candidates, and then they'll narrow it down to 5, and then they'll send those people, because then they don't have to spend their actual good people until later on. Like, the first people that go to Mars, they're not fucking the smartest of the bunch. Like, they're just kind of the lemmings, right? Like, they're
Yo,
just kinda,
honestly, no Wi-Fi. Fuck it.
Mm.
Fuck you, bro.
You know, Wi-Fi on Mars. Is there Wi-Fi on Mars? Probably.
You have to make Wi-Fi.
There's fucking aliens and shit and water.
You gotta make it. You gotta make internet.
Once again, we don't even know half the shit that's in our planet. We haven't even explored the ocean. Why are we going to another fucking planet? Like most of the ocean is not fucking explored.
Because the government wants to go to Mars, so when we die,
they want to colonize, and then they want to find asteroids and mine that shit, because we've run out of shit to mine here. You
No
know?
Man's Sky, bros.
Oh god, that's just as disappointing. Like, I'd rather go to Mars than play that.
That's the trip to Mars. That's basically what's gonna happen. It's gonna be No Man's Sky. You're gonna get there. It's gonna be a whole lot of fucking nothing.
Doom. Maybe it'll turn into Doom. Open the portal to hell. By the way, Doom's on sale now.
That movie's on Netflix too.
With The Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rock. That was early Rock when he started.
That was like, yeah, that was
like 2003, 2004.
5.
Okay.
2005.
That
was after Walking Tall.
Walking Tall was good. His little thing in the Scorpion King was good. Walking Tall was actually really good.
That was 2003 or 4, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's where I'm getting confused. But yeah, I didn't like Doom. I mean,
I love that movie.
it was so good.
It was like the fucking game.
Yeah, but it wasn't the greatest thing.
And even had cameos for like the wheelchair monster.
Did they?
Yeah, that fucking thing with the crazy ass teeth.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The back of it's like a wheelchair, and then he like crawls on his hands.
Oh.
But he was like one of the guys protecting the area. His name was Pinky. He was like one of the scientists or whatever, and then he ends up getting fucked over, dies, and then turns into this fucking horrific pink fucking.
Cool, so it's on Netflix. I'll check it out again.
Yeah.
It's been like 10 years.
Oh yeah, no, when I watched that movie on Rogers On Demand, when like, you know that channel that it gives you like free movies every month?
Mm.
It was basically an early time Netflix, actually.
Yeah.
It was older movies, like a year or two old, and they updated every month. It was awesome.
Mm.
Like, that's where I watched Harold and Kumar, the first movie. I watched a lot of shit on that.
Yeah.
Channel 208, and then I went to 308. Maybe someone will remember.
Cable. Yay.
Rogers Digital Cable.
I just torn everything. Thank you, Pirate Bay.
So what are you fuckers doing on Mother's Day tomorrow? What about you, Dale?
Nothing.
You're not doing anything?
No. I bought her fucking Chinese food, and I went to David's Tea. Once again.
So you got her something?
Yeah.
Okay, well then
What'd you do?
I took my mom to the Blue Jays.
Go Toronto. Blue Jays.
Yeah. So, there you go,
Did
guys.
they win?
We fucking won. We
Did
killed them. We were facing Seattle.
Fuck Seattle.
Yeah.
Nirvana. Heroin.
And,
Infamous.
she...
Second son.
What the fuck did they win by? I think it was 7...
7-2 or 7-3.
7-2 or 7... Yeah,
Yeah.
7-2.
Yeah.
Good fucking game, man.
Did it rain?
I don't know. The dome was on.
Oh, okay.
It rained when I was coming back.
Oh, okay. See, when I was going to the mall, it was to get this awesome shirt. It's been raining. Of course, when the day I leave my house, it decides to rain. That's nice. Appreciate it.
But yeah, no, it was pretty cool. There was 42,000 people there.
Mm.
A lot of fucking people.
Arthritis hurts.
What the fuck was I gonna say? I keep gapping out here. Honestly, I hate to say it, but no, I don't hate to say it. What the fuck is with them charging so much for food, man?
Well, you gotcha.
Like, I
They got you.
get beer. I get the beer, but god damn it, dude. Like, a fucking hot dog for $6. I can buy a pack of hot dogs and buns for $6.
The Sky Dome.
The
Sky Dome. It's not the Rogers Center. It's the Sky Dome. It's a very
It is the
expensive
Rogers
thing to
Center.
get. No, fuck off. All right.
But it is.
Hell, there's a Rogers Center out fucking in Edmonton now.
That's the Rogers place.
Yeah, but they could have that. We want the Sky Dome back. This petition again. Toronto, let's get together. Let's group together and fucking make that Sky Dome again.
Do you know how the Sky Dome became a thing?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
want me to tell you?
I think someone told me recently.
I did tell you, but let's tell them. All right. It was 1989, and I was just a spectacle in my dad's testicle.
Let's gotta plan that one. I had
All right.
to.
And it was a cold, wet day when the Toronto Argonauts. Was the Toronto Argonauts? It was the football team. It was the Toronto football team, and it was the Grey Cup. It was the Grey Cup. So it was Grey Cup season.
Was this the same field the baseball players would be on too?
I believe so. It was the exhibition area. It was
Okay.
It was it was by Lakeshore, I believe, and it was the grayest, rainiest day that you could ever goddamn expect, and it just poured and poured and poured. And if you watch it online, which is it's online, the field is so wet. There's puddles. There's everything.
It was like footprints in the grass.
Yeah. Well, the footage isn't so great because it's the 80s, but you can tell like there's puddles in the ground and it's horrible. Yeah, it's a shit game to play, and they probably would cancel the game right now if it wasn't so.
Nowadays.
Nowadays they
No, you know what? Football, dude, they're different. They play through shit.
Well, I'm just saying.
They play in the winter. They
I'm
don't
just
give a fuck.
saying it's trying. Oh, this was just borderline. This is winter almost. But it was horrible. It rained, and most of the fans went to the concession area that was inside to watch the game because it was raining so fucking hard. And then the toilets overflowed when everyone was in there. So rain outside, flooded everywhere. Everyone got wet. Everyone's inside, and the toilets overflowed. And one of the government people, I can't really remember his place in government, but he was there. One of the guys in Parliament, right? And he was there. He experienced all that shit. The next day, lots of Torontonians, whatever the fuck they are, marched their ass to City Hall and they chanted, "We want a dome."
Okay, so that's why I asked, was baseball played on this field or something? Because why would
I believe
a
they play
football
actually in a
game
different area.
give
But
a baseball?
well, they originally there was more than just
There is
baseball.
there is a football field though that I saw. It's got like things that go over.
But yeah, no, oh,
Yeah.
that's the Toronto FC. That's
Yeah.
brand new. That's brand new. They just redid that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
It looked pretty.
It was there. It's been there for a very long time, but they redid it and it looks really nice. And
Yeah.
I don't watch football because I don't watch soccer. Soccer's fake. But like, yeah, it's a very nice arena after they redid it. But yeah, that's the thing. They marched their thing. They wanted a dome. A couple months later, the government announced that they were going to build a dome. They were going to look into it, and then they did it. And I believe.
But they were smart. They weren't like Tampa Bay, where their
I
dome.
believe the game actually was 1987, and then the dome itself opened in 1989. If I have to correct myself, because I know they opened in 89, so it didn't take a year or so.
Well, they were smarter than Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay is the only other baseball park that has a dome, but it doesn't open. And it's fucking bright ass white, and the sun shines through it, and you can't see the ball. It's like if it's really bright outside, it fucks you over.
We were the first peoples to build a dome that was retractable like that.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say.
You know,
we were smart and we made it.
It's a very old building. Well, not very old building, but in the course of history and the buildings that are up now, it's one of the oldest ones, but it's still one of the smartest ones, and it takes a lot of maintenance. But
I was gonna say that must take so much maintenance to make sure that thing can open and close on the.
Oh, it does.
On the flick of a switch, like.
Yeah, it's still very quick to its day and time.
Yeah,
but
it only takes like 2 minutes, a minute. I've seen it open before.
full dome, I think it's like 20 something, like full from one end to another, like full open to
No
close.
shit.
Yeah, but that's still nothing, right? If you're moving this mass thing, you're moving a roof. Yeah, no. In 1989 it opened, and it was. I think it even rained too then. But yeah, it led the course to having 2 WrestleManias. The one with Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, and the one with Hulk Hogan versus The Rock, and countless. The 1990. 1992 and 1993 World Series win the Blue Jays, and I believe it housed more than just baseball though. It was a football and it was football, baseball and basketball when they originally had.
Really?
Yeah, there was no Air Canada Center at that point, I believe. So they
There you go.
I believe the Raptors.
Raptors started in 90.
6. I want to say 96 was their season opener. 95 or 96. So they opened in the Rogers Center, and how amazing would that be? That's huge. Like ACC's big, but it's not amazingly big.
Raptors was 90s. Dude, we're a young team. Like
Yeah, we're one of the earliest teams in the league. Like there's I think a couple more, but yeah.
well, we had a
fairly
Canadian
young.
team way back. We had the Toronto Grizzlies.
Montreal. It was Montreal Expos. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not really hip on basketball.
We had the Toronto
Huskies.
Grizzlies, I think.
I'm not hip on basketball.
I know it's the Memphis Grizzlies, but I think. What the fuck? We had a team, but it was back in like the early 1900s.
1900s? When the basketball net was a basket? If some chance, just correct
I
us
might be
down.
wrong. I might be thinking of baseball actually.
Well, the Toronto Maple Leafs weren't Toronto Maple Leafs at the beginning. They were like the Patties.
Toronto Huskies.
No, they were the Patties. No. Patties. Yeah, it was like St. Patty's, whatever it was.
It was the Huskies. I think that's what the basketball team was. It was the Huskies.
Whatever. Yeah, we had a very high Irish background way back when, and that's where our hockey team was for the first little bit. And then the Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays.
Sports.
Yeah.
Sports.
It's been a pretty eventful week, so I haven't really had too much gaming to do. I talked a bit about Dragon Ball Z, and that game is pretty dope. I'm gonna start trying to play online a bit more with play against actual people.
Do you want to talk about video games for a second? What do you think of the new COD maps for the Black Ops 3, the game that's over a year old, like coming out? Like, what's your opinion on that? I think it's amazing. I mean, the price is pretty decent for all those maps, like, and they're redone and whatnot. It's not just like
if they really worked on them, then sure. But it's like.
I can't wait to get
I don't
trophies.
know why you're gonna remake the very first map. Like, that's just lazy. We've played it so much. You even put it in the last map, for fuck's sake. It was one of the sections of the map. You remember how
that, and it was in.
Was it
the starting map for Black Ops 2 too?
Yeah.
Because you cut through the.
It had Origins in it. It had.
Yeah.
One part of Dire Eyes when it has that little slants and your guy kind of goes sideways.
Yeah.
They cheaped out and then
thumbs up or thumbs down for it. Or
what, the last map?
No.
It's sort of like I've got to play it till to sort of accurately say, but as far as right now, I mean, it's like more of a down because I've played them so much.
It's a nostalgia factor. They're just trying to grab that, and it just shows how low Infinite Warfare sold, that they're willing to put out 5th DLC for a game that came out before that.
The Thompson's not going to feel like the Thompson did in World of War. You know?
No,
same with the MP40. Yeah, it never feels the same. You know, and it's like, I don't know.
So, yeah, whatever. We'll see.
It's mixed, man, because you guys probably know this by now, but I really just don't care for COD. I can't anymore.
I'm gonna get the new one. I'm gonna try it. I mean, we're gonna get the betas and all that anyway, because we get hooked up, so we're gonna get that, and then I'm gonna depend on that beta being good or bad for the pre-order. So
I'm not pre-ordering games anymore.
Well,
especially
when I
after
played
the
beta,
Battlefield one, that was just the worst. Like, fuck you, pre-order your game, and then in order to get the season's pass, you have to pre-order a fucking additional part to your game that's just extra little things, and the fact that you get to play it 3 days fucking early, you have to buy that, and then it's like, oh, now you can buy the season's pass for $69.99. It's like, bro, go fuck yourself.
yeah.
Like, you haven't even made the maps yet, you fucking assholes. DICE, fuck you.
I can't wait for the new Star Wars game.
Yeah, you better fucking do good too, because if you don't, I'm gonna come there, I'm gonna fucking burn your building down, climb up your windows and snatch your people up. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your game developers too.
Yeah.
You know, all right, you want to end the podcast on a threat?
No. On a side note, Dice, you do make some pretty good damn games.
We're not gonna kidnap you. You want to send us some free shit like.
But stop! You got like a man. I might just go to school and learn how to make games, and then I will make a game.
Full Sail University, great place to learn games and game development.
I will make a game, and it will not be released until it's done. And
no
when
betas, no alphas, no.
Oh no, there'll be like I guess a beta, but it's gonna be like a week before the game. This is what I would do if I was gonna do it, and then basically, and then I would sell the game for like $60, whatever, and just this is the best part. No day 1, day 2, day fucking up to 7 download updates. Won't be needed.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what you fucking people are doing or what your game testers are doing. But I can find a glitch in like 8 out of every 10 games. You give me 10 games, I will find a glitch within an hour of playing it. Random games. I'm pretty
well, these
damn
games
confident.
that are made by like a team of people, like 5, 10 people, they don't have time to test their own game, right?
Dude, just walk into
crazy.
a fucking wall. That's all you have to do. Walk into a fucking wall and shit happens in any game. Any fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, I played Deadpool actually as well. That shit's cool as fuck. Good fun game. Funny. I'm fighting the last boss, or bosses, and the camera angle kind of fucks up and I block or something. I can't remember what I did. And I glitched through the pillar and it put me under the map. And I couldn't walk. I could walk under the map, but I couldn't get out. I could hit them, but they weren't dying. That is the last fucking boss. That was my first playthrough of that game. Yes, it was the only glitch I found, but it's the last fucking boss. Like, come on, man. You gotta check your clips. Like, you gotta check where the fucking walls are connected and not. It might look like the texture's there, but it's not, man. It's invisible, or it's not invisible, but you can walk through it. It's.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it's just stupid, and I understand old games having these issues and stuff, but like
2 years old.
Some games, like on Super Nintendo and N64, you can't clip through walls. Like some N64 games are just not that broken. So if they did it then, what the fuck are you guys doing now? There's so many games out there being released, and it's just like, it's like all the babies coming out of people's vaginas. Like, stop fucking.
Stop having kids and stop making shitty games.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, the next time you guys, whoever makes a game next, whoever releases the game, like Uncharted, they delayed their game, 6 months or something?
Yeah, but that's Naughty Dog. They're on a whole different level.
And that's my point.
Quality.
They're the kind of company that I would like to be like, because Uncharted's a little.
Everyone would like to be like Naughty Dog. If not everyone was Naughty Dog, the game.
They care.
Would be a better place.
They care, and the fact that they cared so much about The Last of Us, that's their baby. To be honest, I think that's something they hold very close to their hearts, because they made the game run at 60 FPS no matter what. If it dropped, I watched the documentary on the game. When it dropped, they had to go back and figure out what sprite was making it do that, and there was times they'd be there for hours trying to figure this out. So if they can do it, you can too, man. Take the fucking time. Make the people wait a year if you have to. Who cares? What are they gonna do? Bitch you out on Facebook? Fuck you. When they play the game, they're gonna be so happy that
This is my internet person Facebook.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? Why is
League of Legends, World of Warcraft.
I gave you money and it's still not out. Like, you know what? Fuck you. You pre-ordered it. Deal with it, you bitch. You know what? It's just straight up. Like, you need to just delay your game. Don't be afraid to do it. They've already paid for it.
Gotcha.
You got them in your pocket. make it fucking good. It's not hard. I'm sorry for going off there, but it's like
as long as it's delayed enough ahead of release. So if it's like 2 months or a month before the game's supposed to come out and they push it back, it's like
yeah. If it's like 2 days before the game, they're like, oh, we're delaying it for like a 2 to 6 months. It's like I'd be a little pissed off.
Yeah, if they give you enough time.
But if it's like don't expect them. And I think if people weren't so picky and like expected games coming out every year, we'd have better games to play.
Well, it's the old Assassin's Creed thing. Like Assassin's Creed kept coming out with games every year. And
the first
like,
3.
Shit, our games are slipping, and then they went, this is perfect. They're like, well,
they waited a couple years.
Well, now they've taken a couple year apart, and they're just like cool, but like COD. They're just gonna run COD on the ground. I'm playing with this right now. Like
that game just needs to stop.
Whoever's idea this is to just keep releasing COD out every year. I know it's the companies, but whoever is that one guy that keeps saying it.
Can you list 10 different games that Activision develops?
No, because COD just comes out every fucking time. It's like COD, it comes out like every fucking year, right? And like Assassin's Creed, it's one of those things that every year and it just kept coming out and out, and then it slipped. But when it slipped enough where people, it's for money, obvious reasons, right? Like, they're like, well, we didn't make as much money, so what did we do wrong? But they did the greatest thing. They took a break. They stepped back. They're like, hey, we're gonna wait a bit.
And didn't they say they weren't gonna be releasing a game for a little bit?
Yeah.
Like they were open about it.
But COD, they're just like whoever's that one guy that said, well, we're just gonna come up with COD over and over and over again. Stop doing it. It's hurting the game. It's gonna hurt sales sooner or later.
Like
even if it's like every second year.
I pre-ordered Black Ops 3, bro. I barely played it. Who's to say I won't start playing it again? But the community left. Most of them, So.
Yeah. It's one of those things where
it's like, oh great, now
it's a disservice to the game, like the franchise itself, because then it fucks it up and it makes it this thing where you're it's horrible. It's horrible. Like the hype's gone because it just comes out every fucking year, and I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't even feel like a year anymore. Like the year between Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, I was like, damn, dude. I remember playing the fucking beta for Black Ops 3, and it was like, oh, this is the best shit ever, and like.
Yeah, like the beta came out like.
I remember I grinded so hard in the beta because I wanted to get a Wraps.
Yeah. And
then I finally got one. Like, I think they were turning it off like the next day in the afternoon. I got it at like 3 in the morning. I was like, all right, time to go to bed. Went to bed on a good note. I was like, I'll see you in fucking November.
On that note, we'll see you in November. No, I'm kidding.
We'll see you next year.
Yeah, no.
We're taking a break.
We're going on hiatus. The cable station has now cut us, and now we've now resorted to public funding, aka we're begging on the overpass for change. We should get a Patreon at some point. Yeah. Some people do it, but like.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe just $1. Donate $1.
You know what you do? You make a Patreon. You put it in your description. Don't acknowledge that you have it. If someone sees it, they're like, oh.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I hate. Hey, like, subscribe.
Go to Patreon.
I don't like it. Like and comment about everything I fucking talked about in this video. Like, I don't expect all you guys to fucking be like, oh yeah, I think you're right about this and this. It's like.
Well, if they like it, they're gonna like it. If
they
subscribe, they liked it, right? So it's one of those things.
Yeah.
But I like to call it the YouTuber Twitch. Where it's like if I'm doing an unboxing, I will catch myself every now and then. Maybe it's just because I watch some YouTube videos. I'll catch myself saying every now and then, like, subscribe, and then I'll try to follow up with like, I don't care if you do, da da da. But like, it's one of those. It's like a twitch or like a what's it called? A nervous tick. You know what I mean? It's just added to like the end of the.
You just say it by accident.
Yeah, like it's somehow worded into your brain. Like I don't even need to say it. You know what I mean? It's like it's a YouTuber tick.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's whatever. But I'm gonna keep doing these videos until we get 100,000 subscribers and get that little silver play button. Even if I'm an old fucking man.
Dude, even if we could reach 100 subs, that'd be cool. Just to get to that.
I'm aiming for 100 subs by. Not the end of the year, but the year of the anniversary of this channel. If I get 100 subscribers,
that's pretty friggin'
we get 100 subscribers by the end of the year, that's cool, because then we can work on 1,000.
Well, you gotta understand, and in case people are wondering, this is Dale's channel. we film it at my house. So this is where the dual partnership would be in place.
We fuse.
Yeah, we fusion ha. We probably turned into some mutated thing.
Cronenberg, Taylordale. Yeah.
But like Dale got the fucking cool lights.
Yeah.
He got the thing. So, we're just, this is more for fun, for
now.
But if
I want to make money off YouTube. It's all about the money.
it's going down, man.
And if we get to 100, we get to 1,000. If we get to 1,000, we get to 2,000, so on and so forth. But like, I feel like as soon as you get to like 50,000, it just rolls. It just kind of just happens.
Even 10K, I've seen YouTube, like the Mad Vlad. I subscribed to him at like 15K, and then within like 3 months, he went to like 40K, and then now he's over 100,000. He just keeps gradually getting like 1,000, 2,000 subscribers every week, and it's, I'm happy for the guy. It's like, good for fucking you, and he deserves it because he works hard. He edits the videos. He's funny. Like my sense of humor clicks with his.
He's not the stereotypical like YouTuber that's like.
He's not like he farts on camera. Like he just the things. He's not your normal YouTuber, and I think that's where he gets the odd subscribers, because he is one of a kind. He has material that fits his personality, and I think that's what it comes down to.
I don't mean going on a tangent here.
No,
that's definitely like what I try to aim for. It's not necessarily the crude and rude, but I definitely will just spout off where the fuck that I want to say, right? Like,
that's why we're sort of like, fuck you.
It's not like
that.
It's not like in 2017 people are going to make money off YouTube ad revenue. Like ad revenue is basically just like a side bitch where it's like, well, cool, I got a couple bucks to spend, especially if like not unless you're like Casey Neistat with like 7 million subscribers, you're gonna get ad revenue that's decent, right? But like it's all about the Patreon, right? People get Patreon now. It's crowdfunded if you really like it.
You think PewDiePie has a Patreon?
No, maybe. I haven't looked into it.
Think he's greedy enough?
Maybe. Who knows? But
I wouldn't. If I was PewDiePie, I wouldn't do a Patreon.
Well,
I don't need it. I don't fucking need it.
Ad revenue is definitely taking a shit right now, and we're in a weird time of YouTube. But I never expected to make money off YouTube. I always expected to make money from YouTube outside of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The YouTubers spending money on the outside.
Well, if we can get our shit together and start streaming, that'll help too.
Yeah, Twitch donations or stream the show live somehow. But it's one of those things where it's definitely going to grow, and I want, like I was going to say, I want it to take different avenues.
Yeah.
And like the show, like you watch YouTube channels, and like you'll just watch the channel for like one exact video because that's all they do. They just do Pokemon unboxings, or they do unboxings, or they do news, or they do like a rant type.
Yeah.
Like, or they do gameplay, and that's all they do is like one of the thing that they do. I want this channel to be like a cornucopia of like different things that I'm interested in, because then maybe this week we don't get a podcast, but next week we get the podcast, but then this week we get the Dale.
Yeah, and obviously until something really rolls, like we're not gonna like schedule too much.
Yeah,
we try to keep it every week.
It's not work, but like I said, then 1 week you'll get a podcast, and then maybe if you don't get a podcast that week, you'll get a Dale privilege, but you'll always get an unboxing, or if you don't get an unboxing.
And that's what I was gonna get into earlier.
There's no consistency, but there's consistency with content because you're always getting something. But maybe in the long run, it's good that you're not getting the same thing every week because
it keeps it fresh for you.
Yeah. You don't want to eat the same kind of ice cream all the time.
And then you might forget. Oh, and then you go on YouTube like, oh shit, this guy's got like 3 unboxings that I completely forgot to watch.
Well, yeah, you don't want the same kind of ice cream all the time. And maybe if we did a podcast every week, that podcast wouldn't be as good. But if we do a podcast every 10 days, that podcast is better because we didn't do a podcast.
Actually, I'll say right now, this is probably the longest we've been filming. Mm-hmm. Like this is probably gonna be over an hour.
We barely talked about a game. So
yeah, that's
also the thing I want a podcast to evolve into. Is not just gaming.
I think we've already kind of...
Gaming has turned into like this thing where it was great for a segment thing, and it was great for like it was good to keep a balance and good to get our feet wet.
Yeah.
So but gaming is what we do. So yes, gaming will be involved.
Well, watch our first video and watch like the last one. Look how much more comfortable we both are. Just in
it's a learning process. We're getting our feet
videos,
wet,
right?
I mean? But it's the gift of gab. You know what I mean? Like we have to advance and we have to be comfortable and it just not give a shit about what was said.
And sorry, what
I just posted a thing about like I'm shit talking social justice warriors and how much they're pussies and how much they make the world a fucking a shitty place and a soft place. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I put that thing up and I didn't even bat an eyelash. Just to fuck it. People ran and raved, and this is how I get famous about shit talking all these people.
Yeah.
I hashtagged it like all these anti whatever fucking people that riot and protest, and I was like waiting for a shitstorm, and I was like, you know what, whatever, I don't give a shit. This is how we get famous. We played Pokemon, we put that on the channel. I was like, watch, this is the lamest video that we've ever fucking did, but that's how we're gonna get famous. That's how we're gonna like blow up on YouTube, and it's gonna be like the funniest fucking way.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say too. What earlier I was trying to get this out, but you do a lot more of the content. I'm doing,
but eventually.
But I want to do some more of the gaming. Like I know I said this a while ago now, but I do want to get into the computer gaming. It's just not unless, like, if at least one person, I hate to ask this because I just bitched at people doing it. If someone could say, I don't care what your graphics look like, even one person said that in the comments, I would probably be more liable to do it. But a lot of gamers, YouTubers that do computer gaming, the good ones, the ones that are more popular, more well known, even 50K subs, they've got a decent rig that can run.
Yeah, but you're looking at sometimes these YouTube people, they fucking.
And that's what I'm saying.
Maybe like
talking
on YouTube, like they were just like recording stuff on their fucking phone for Christ's sake, like.
Yeah, but that was so long ago.
So what? So if you're gonna be famous on YouTube, you're gonna be famous on YouTube. Like that's the thing. Like I never went out and buy a super $1,000 camera. I went out and I bought a thing that could do the things that I wanted to do. And
you can fit this camera in our pocket.
Yeah.
Your pocket, sorry, like the one that we're using right now.
Yep.
And it probably looks like a.
I get comments from people. They're like, "Oh, what kind of fancy dancy camera do you have?" I'm like, I have a decent camera. It shoots HD, 1080, and I went out and I bought photo lights. You know what I mean? Like that's all I need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The step up is to get like a sound resistant foam, and I want to tweak the set a little bit and put a TV in the background or down here at the table, and then move the set back more. And like there's little things I want to tweak, but at the end of the day, it's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna happen probably this summer, but it's gonna be this thing where I'm perfectly happy with what we have now because we're just getting our feet wet and we're advancing and we're kind of just. We're learning. It's a learning process.
Like I wanted to do this game called Battlegrounds. It's sort of like H1Z1 or Battle Royale.
He went to the game store today and asked him about Battletoads. He's like, "Hey, you got Battletoads?" I fucking lost it. I was like, "Why are you doing this to him?" Like, like the owner's a nice guy. He's like, actually, he just looked him dead in the eyes. He's like, "I have Battletoads," and I was like, "Bird." Like,
he has Battletoads. So he was like, "I know what you're doing, you dick," and I do have it now.
Yeah, I have it.
So Steve was being a dick?
Yeah. No, I don't think he actually knew that, but I know about the little little
the
thing.
joke.
Like, "Here, you got Battletoads? Fuck off!" Like.
Just get like 10 people to run in. Where the fuck are the Battletoads?
It's funny.
But nonetheless, guys, we've ranted and fucking talked enough here. If anyone made it to the end and you're hearing me talk right now, fucking thumbs up. I like you, bro.
And
or
subscribe.
gal.
There's the YouTuber tech right there. You just
I liked him.
subscribe.
I liked him or her.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Okay,
it? I liked him or her for getting here. So
we like you for you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
I'm sure if someone's watched it to this point, they're probably subscribed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna be getting some new content. I want to get some games done, but
day by day.
Enough's enough for tonight.
Day.
You good?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm golden. I'm perfect. I am splendid. I am excellent. I am perfectly
Fantastic.
Vagular. Anyways, guys, this has been another CastPod podcast. And yeah, boom, jazz hands. I am Dale.
I am Taylor.
Have a good week. Have a good time. And see you later.
Take it easy, buddies.